One of the greatest motivational speakers, Mr. Jim Rohn, once said, "Tell me who your friends are, I will tell you who you are." What a powerful statement. Do you want to be very rich, very famous, and very happy in your life? Choose right friends. But you know what is the biggest problem? How do you know if we have chosen the right friend, or if you're about to choose a friend, how do you know if that's a great friendship? How do you know that's going to serve you? This video is all about a psychological tool that will tell you exactly the kind of friends you already have and what kind of friendship you should go about with, what kind of friends you can choose based on this tool. Very simple, extremely powerful tool. Let's get started discovering the tool. Let me ask you a question. Just imagine a situation: you've just made a good friend and he or she calls you home and she serves you coffee. What would you do? Obviously, you would have it, right? No brainer. But would you in 100 years doubt if he or she has mixed a drop of poison in the cup of coffee? Not really. What a dumb question. But you know what? You would also have a question to me. Come on, Neeraj, why would anybody do that? Right? And that's exactly what the point I want to make. Why would anybody harm you when they make friendship with you? Right? But if you really see, as per the research, as per our information, 90+ % of the people, especially teens, adolescents, people who are in the beginning of their career, get ruined because of the bad company. There you have, the coffee was, a poison in the coffee was a metaphorical thing, but it is no different than a poison that a person instills in your mind to get addicted to bad habits, to go in the wrong way and do wrong things. And even before we realizing, we get into that. It is just like, without even doubting, we have a cup of coffee with poison. So the point I want to make is, watch your coffee cup. And how do you do that? Let's discover that even deeper. Let me share an incident that happened a few years ago. A girl who was just 17 was arrested from a hypermarket because she was stealing an expensive lipstick. Upon investigation, they came to know that she wanted to belong to the hip circle of girls, so she wanted to wear an expensive lipstick. You know what? This is nothing new. Every human being, especially an adolescent who gets out of the house, they want the approval of their friends. They want to belong to a tribe. They want to be seen as one of them. So if the group, if it is not a great group, if that group is not so-called a well-behaved or the righteous group, they will coax this new guy into trying something new. Whether it could be smoking, whether it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, or in some form of negative habits. This kid, for the very reason that he wants to belong to that group, starts with curiosity, saying, let me also try. And curiosity doesn't stop just trying, and you know what happens after that. So this approval seeking behavior, that I want to belong to a group, is one of the major reasons why people fall prey to bad company. If we reflect in our own life, we are not proud of many things we have done, and obviously we are proud of many things we have done. And if you reflect, whenever we were not very proud of what we have done, you know, probably a significant factor was the company that we were with. I was no different. In the first year of engineering, my attendance was pathetic. I just scraped through. And from second year onwards, my attendance went up to 98% plus. It's not because I loved my subjects. It is just because I chose a right friend. He never missed a class, so I couldn't miss a class either. So it was, my entire philosophy of attending the class or college changed because of the company. This is an experience of a lot of people. If you are with a great company, you will start behaving like them. Now you know how important it is to have a great friend who will help you shape your future. So the question is, how do I even know if my friend is a good person? Is it subjective? Because just like the coffee cup, we don't doubt a person if he's telling something because we trust that person. We think he doesn't have an ill intention. But unfortunately, after some time, we realize that we walked the wrong path a long way. So let's discover a tool that will help you detect the kind of friends and correct if we are in the wrong company. This is called character compass tool, my friends. There are 4 types of friends. We call them first class friends, second class friends, third class friends, and fourth class friends. Who are these first class friends? First class friends, the company with them or the activities that you do. I want you to listen to me carefully. The company of them or the activities that we do, they feel good. It is good for you. It is good for others, and it serves the greater good. I repeat, those activities, they feel good. They're good for you. They're good for others, and they serve a greater good. Now, what are those activities? Going for a trek feels good with a great friendship, good for you, good for others, serves the greater good. Solving a complex problem or an experiment, a group experiment, feels good, good for you, good for others, serves the greater good. Having a well spent time or playing outdoor games with great friends, feels good, good for you, good for others, serves the greater good. Combined studies, you're off a project, you want to crack a project, everybody brings their own value addition, feels good, you're enjoying the company, you're learning something new, you're sharing your views, you're learning from them, feels good, good for you, good for others, serves the greater good. Greater good could be for the organization, for yourself, for the family, for the community, for the nation. It could be anything that's bigger than our own life. They are called first class friends. They'll always invigorate you. They'll make you feel happy. They'll make you feel proud. They make you feel that you are important. They respect you. That's the kind of friends that we need. They're called first class friends. So what is a second class friendship? The company of these friends, it doesn't feel good. Okay, listen to me carefully. This is interesting. It doesn't feel good, but it is good for you, it is good for others, and it serves the greater good. For example, NCC camp. You've got comrades with you, you have friends with you. It doesn't feel good. You have to wake up at 4 in the morning, you got to run, you got to exercise. Doesn't feel good. But it is good for you, it is good for others, and it serves the greater good. It could be a student who acts like your father or mother. He won't allow you to waste time. He won't allow you to go to movies. He won't allow you to get into some other activities. No, he is like, bro, let's finish this project, then only we'll take a break. You know what I'm saying? This kid, this guy is like, oh my God, don't be my father, don't be my mother. You're very familiar with these kind of conversations, right? But it doesn't feel good for that moment. But it is good for you. You know that. It is good for others. That means for everybody. And it serves the greater good. These are second class friends. You may not necessarily have a great time with them, but let me tell you, they are the right people, because they'll not allow you to digress from the main goal or the aim of your life. Let's discuss about the third class friends. As the name suggests, it is truly third class. A company of them or activities that you do with them, they feel good. I repeat, they feel good, but they are not good for you. They are not good for others, and they do not serve the greater good. Now the laundry list opens. Am I right? So it could be bad habits, smoking, drinking, drugs, pornography, drag race, belittling somebody, creating nuisance in the society. Just because you're young, you're strong, you just end up bullying others, gossiping, addiction to gaming, gambling, online gambling. I don't know, there are a ton of them. You know it better than anybody else. So they are called third class friends. One who will ensure that you get into the wrong path. It all starts with curiosity. And they are the people who are dangerous, who's a cancer to the society, because they themselves are ruined and they will ensure others are ruined too. I repeat, company with them feels good for that moment, but it's not good for you, it's not good for others, and it does not serve the greater good. They are third class friends. Fourth class friends. Who are these people? They are worse than third class. What about them which makes them even worse? It's like company of them or any activities you do with them, they do not feel good. It's not good for you, not good for others, and does not serve the greater good. What are those activities? Probably stone pelting, participating some in activism, hooliganism, excessive binging, drugs, the extra level of drugs, too much addicted to doing wrong things, bunking classes, stealing something, becoming antisocial in the college, becoming a rebel in the office. It could be anything. Doesn't feel good, not good for you, not good for others, and does not serve the greater good. They are called fourth class friends. Now you know what? The interesting part here is, you know the kind of friends that you already have. Who are these people? Are they first class friends? Are they second class friends? Are they third class? Are they fourth class? The moment you recognize, have this formula with you. Number one formula, that is, the moment you recognize it's a third or a fourth class, run away from them as fast as possible, as soon as possible. Because you know what? Your entire life will be nothing but a saga of regret, because we become whom we are with. That's what a human being is. That's why we call it, be with the right-minded people. Not the like-minded people alone. You have to be with the right-minded people, because even criminals are like-minded. So you have to be with the right-minded people, and that's why we call it satsang. So you are generally motivated by peers. So I was doing a lot of programs for Indian Army, and I was talking to one of the brigadiers. He told me, Neeraj, the number one reason why we are so successful, why we are so regarded, is because of the company that we have. In Indian Army, in defense forces, they will do anything because of the peer pressure. I will not allow my peers to be let down. So that's why you have these regiments and those kind of things where they work with each other. Because of the peer pressure, they achieve a lot. Choose your friends wisely. But last but not the least, a final question you will always have. Neeraj, what is good, what is bad, who decides that? You said, no, it is good for you, good for others, and serves the greater good. Who decides that? That's your conscience. You know you can never cheat conscience. In fact, I was doing some research on psychology of serial killers and psychopaths. Interestingly, they also have conscience. It is just that they are dormant. It's dormant. Choose your friends carefully. If you are a parent, if you already have somebody, please forward this video to somebody who are already in a bad company. Let's make a difference together. Please do share this video with a lot of people, and please write to me. I'd love to answer your comments. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.